folks, how are we doing? Today we're doing a bit of ploughing because yesterday we had about 20-25 mil of rain. We had the muck put on. Henry's come and put the muck on, so we need to get that incorporated, but obviously it's too blooming wet for the joker, so got the DP7 on and we're going to stick the old Dowdeswell on the back. The old currant buttons are starting to poke out now. At least we'll get some ground turned over. Anyway, you've got to get this muck in, what's it, 24 hours in it or something, I think, after it's applicated. So the old plough, she'll smash. You've got the old mild Dowdeswell DP7E on the back. She's 5 furrow, 14 inch. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, why has he not got the TW? Not got the TW because I mean, TW would have been my first choice, let's be honest. I would have loved to have the old TW on it because, you know, just she's awesome, isn't she? But T7 is a bit, obviously it's quicker down the road, but it'll be quicker in the field, quicker to turn round, power shift gearbox, so I'll just go over the ground a bit quicker, like, you know, and we'll get it turned over. We've got 40 acre block here to get through, and yeah, first bit is the mucking, so that'll be fun. We shall want diff locks and this and that and everything, I should think, because it looks a bit wet. We're going down to 10. Open the back up, so we see what we got. Right, spin her over. First job. I mean, if you remember last year, I did have it on this tractor, so I know it does plough all right with this tractor, but you have a look at this muck heap here, where the muck heap was. She's a bit wet, but like I say, we had 20-25 mil of rain, so yeah, it's a bit damp, hence why Joker won't go. See how wonky we can do this. Shouldn't be, like I say, shouldn't be far off. Full drive and diff lock on auto. We'll do the set revs, makes life easier. 16 there, that'll do for headland till about 14 there, that'll do for headland turning. This is revved up, so we'll knock this down. You've got 2 set speeds, you've got a 1 and a 2, so you can have 2 different set speeds. Now it's sit around 1800. Let's see what happens. Try that again. Not a lot happened there, did it? Oh, skidding along the top. Keen on going in there. Done there. Must drive to the front wheel for some reason there. Front wheels then turn. I mean, 4-wheel drive with a diff lock in theory. That's odd. Seems to be driving now. the way back down. That's in 11th gear, 8.6 kilometres an hour. Richard's in here on the other T7 at the minute with the edge cutter on. I do love a bit of ploughing though, no matter what tractor it's on. What that tractor, that is odd. I mean, the diff is cutting in and out with the steering angle, so I'm just steering a little bit to the right and it's cutting out, but it seems to be cutting the four-wheel drive out. Very strange. This goes just. I've come out of the diff lock now. We're into. Oh, you plonker! No, I've been auto four-wheel drive. That's why we're struggling. Not auto diff lock. That's why it was coming out of four-wheel drive. I'll get this set up on the old buttons in a minute. And the corners, I always like the back in, so they're done. Need to speed the drop up. It's right there. And just you get in the corner then, right? Thinking about it. That's working her now. I mean, it is a bit faster ploughing. I'm doing 9 and well, depending on, well, we're slowing down now. It was up to about 10k, which is a bit quick for ploughing. 8k is about right, good speed for ploughing, I think. Right, so that is that field done. 12 acres, I think. And we've got the field to my left or your right as we're looking. Got that one to do. That is 16 acres, I think. And then there's another one the other side of that, which is about another 12 acres. So we'll see how far we get today, but she's desperate desperate for points. Places in there where we were riding out, you know, real tough places where we were just riding out. So yeah, we'll just get some points on it tomorrow, and job be good, won't it? Whoa! Try not to fall in this ditch. That is a big ditch. That'll ruin the day. Make a good video, but yeah, that's certainly ruin my day if I slide into that ditch. The DP7, they're not bad old rigs yet. Not perfect by any means, but you know, it's obviously a big improvement over the TW with respect to sort of operator comfort and productivity, because obviously you've got, you know, clutchless shuttle on it, power shift gearbox, electro-hydraulic spools. You know, you can automate things like this, so it makes life just a lot easier, But I mean, obviously I do love the LTW, you know I do. Oh, I've got a gate to go through here. In case some of you are wondering, she's a 900 kilogram weight on the front. Yes, no wonder she's not biting. Them points are about non-existent now, they are. Hopefully they'll keep going alright till we get, you know, so we can crack on a bit tonight, then I can fit some new ones in the morning. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Is pretty good, isn't she? She's just matching herself to the speed of the tractor. She is a good bit of kit, that old drone. Definitely a good bit of kit. Round we go, so we don't get tangled in the trees. Crop just below that you can just see in the bottom of the picture at the minute is onions. And they have started lifting onions, but not gone to this field yet. Yesterday, all that rain we had yesterday slowed them up, I think. Definitely slowed them up. Well, at least we haven't got to start off in the on the muck heap on this field. It's split in two. We had grass down one end, and this was wheat. I think it was Skyfall. I think. Anyway, we'll see if we can get it in. It should go in, hopefully. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to run straight down this side because it is a it's not a parallel field. The bottom headland is curved, but we will see. Drop the plough right in. We want some revs, and we'll see what happens. Oh yes, turning over a tree. Give her the beans. This is where you try and keep it nice and straight. Not easy whilst I'm keeping it on the drone as well. Not easy at all. But yeah, we'll see. We might get TW on plough at some point, but I'm certainly sort of glad I got the T7 today because it just means I could just crack on like. Fast track wouldn't have been any good because obviously we explored the fast track's tractive capabilities in the last video, and they're not great at the minute, are they? With no weight and crappy tyres like. Well, see now, I've gone wonky there because I was looking at the drone, so don't judge me. Not too bad. Right into the corner and not into the ditch. Whoa, droning! Jesus, that is close. I better back the old drone off a bit. Let's go up. Make sure I get it right first. That sticker's away a bit. Give myself a bit of room. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I can't remember now. Pull the corner out a bit. Oh, now I'm going to race down the other way. Sort my depth out. What normally when I'm going down the first run, because obviously you've not got a wheel in a furrow, so I normally just bottom the linkage out and to get the front furrow in, like, and then you just adjust it back up to where you want it. When you're doing this one, when you're doing your running furrow, which is about there, it's about where we want it, I think. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, we'll probably just run the joker over this, just so that that'll just level it out, and that'll just make a beautiful seabed then, like that will. Beautiful seabed. Must sort out that flashing light on the roof as well. Some of you are probably wondering why there's one on the roof. Well, the LED one on the back corner of the cab there was a bit dodgy, so we put one on the roof, just so that the LED one, if it packed up, we've still got one going. But really need to get that off, get another pole mount for the other side, and twin beacon her properly. Old DP7, good old Plough she is, good old Plough. Been doing a bit of work on her on and off when I've had time, but past sort of month, well 3 weeks or whatever, but I've still got a bit more to do. So I've got to adjust the turnover stops on it, and needs a bit more metal on it and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, it's good old Plough. Good simple old Plough, you can't go wrong with her. See, just there, well, you probably did see it on camera, it's just struggling to get itself in. That's what I was leaving a bit of trash on top. New points will solve that. But we are at 10k. Going along quite nicely. I missed out on going to Field of Friends this year, because basically harvest was so dragged out that it overrun, and we had to do combine instead of going there. So but my mate Ian Fuller, aka Farmer Fuller on YouTube, he went again with his Maruka crawler, and he got a load of footage, and he's put that up on his channel, which I shall link to at the end of this video. There'll be the little clickable window that you can go on and go and check it out, because it's got them big massy arctics on there, which are just things of absolute exquisite beauty. So yeah, go and check that out. Like I say, link will be at the end of the vid. And I would have been able to have a go with Ian's Maruka crawler, because it broke down last year, so I could have a go with it. But you'll see that as well. That's a bit of kit, that is. Very rare in this country. Now we've got a blocked rear furrow. Just lift her up. Go back. And put it back in again. Hopefully that'll go through now. It's blocked again, isn't it? There you go, that's got it. That's got it. I've had a bit of a breakdown we've had. So I'm probably going to have to head back, because that stop on the rear, well, two things really. The bolt that holds the pin in, I've got the pin that holds the shock absorber for the turnover ram. Put the camera in the right direction. That pin, there should be a pin there, and that top of the shock absorber even should be in there. That's come adrift. That's obviously interfered with this depth stop, because that depth stop should be sitting in there. And of course it's bent somehow. It's bent that. That should be angled sort of like that, not like that. And that's a thick old bit of steel. I'm not going to be able to bend that back in place up here in the field. So of course got no debt stop, so the ploughs just go excuse me, just going in as deep as it fancies, like, well, deep as the top link will hold it, like. So yeah, we'll have to knock it on the head. But like I say, we've got to change points anyway. They are dead. And to be honest, landslides, I need landslides as well, because everything is nearly on the frogs. So I have to order some metal. But we've got a bit done anyway in here. Got a bit done, got that 12 acres done over there. So yeah, we'll have to pull out. Not a lot we can do about that. I could plough one way, but that's just, well, a bit pointless really, isn't it? Like, so never mind, breakdowns happen. We will, there's not even any point, God, I'm just about to die. There's not even any point finishing this thing, so I'll pull out, knock the crap off, and head home, I reckon. Just a chip knot and all. So that's a good reason to get home early, isn't it? Look at this. Dirty, dirty bastards. It's just beggars belief, doesn't it? Look at it, dirty, dirty bastards. I'd love to catch someone doing it one day, I really would. They get thick here, let me tell you. I really would. God, there's just no need for it. They're just filthy. Doesn't it make your blood boil when you see stuff like that? It really does. Makes my blood boil anyway, look. Oh, just love to catch at one of them one day. I'll be getting out some of that. Honestly. Anyway, we are at Jingle home, fairly obviously, and yeah, I'll get on this in the morning. Few points on, and yeah, like I said, should need to do landslides at some point. Yeah. Trying to get out on the A1 at this time of night, it's always interesting. One lorry's pulled out for me, cheers mate, kill. One pulls out, doesn't necessarily mean they all pull out, so we are off, I've got the rear lights on the back of the plough, so we're as legal as we can be anyway. So yeah, get this plough so we get that depth stop straightened up, get that pin back in for the shock absorber, and because that dampens the depth wheel when that turns over, when it flips over, dampens it, otherwise it goes over with all its force. So there's a lot of weight now on that depth wheel, especially considering that one is that hasn't got air in it. That's obviously foam filled line. It weighs an absolute ton. Weighs a lot more than a standard, air filled tyre, but you haven't got that hassle of getting punches. The amount of times I've got punches with plough land wheels is, blooming not funny. So there is that bonus, but it is heavy. So anyway, before we get smashed off the road by a lorry, I will bid you farewell. I hope you enjoyed that little vid, and we will see you on the next one. Ta-ta!